We bought this property which is split into 2 flats as our first home, and we're currently working on what will eventually be our home office. This is where we're up to so far with the room, and this week we've got a lot of jobs for some new tools. We were like kids on Christmas Day when this package from Ryobi arrived, so let's get into it. You guys are in for a treat today because I'm handing over to Lloyd.
First up, time to have a play with the router. So we're going to put some decorative edges on the new fireplace surround. Would have made a lot more sense to do this before I fitted the fireplace surround, but you live and learn.
We then stuck this decorative beading underneath the mantle, and then it was on to the next job, replacing this old mahogany MDF door.
Now onto the plunge saw. Just setting up the track here for the first time. Then making a start on notching out the door liners. We're using solid oak door liners so they don't come pre-assembled or with any cutouts like traditional MDF ones.
Now that Lloyd's cut the door liner to size, it's time to fit it and make sure it's square and plumb.
Now onto the door and back to the router to recess out the hinges. So I chiseled out around the hinges, then went in with a palm router just to take out the excess material. This was a much nicer finish than from my previous attempts with doing it all with the chisel. So transfer the hinge marks across from the door onto the liner and repeat the process. With my day job, I've always been team red, but I'm really impressed with the quality of the new Ryobi tools.
Now that the door liner and the door have both been recessed, it's time to actually fit the door. And that's when Lloyd called me in for backup. I had the very important job of pumping up the door until it was level. Then it was time to fix everything into position. Then on to fitting the handle. We've gone for black hardware here as well, as we've done throughout the house.
Now is to try out the second fix nail gun. I use this to pin the door stops all the way around. With all of this material being solid oak, this is such an upgrade over our old electric nail gun.
It was so easy to fire this nail gun compared to our old one. It was honestly nice to be able to fire that nail gun and not have to brace yourself against a wall. Here is the finished result of the door. Please let me know what you guys think. I think Lloyd did a brilliant job in fitting this. Make sure to follow for more renovation updates, and I'll see you in the next one.